My name is Purti, and so when I was born, I was a very like my mom had, like I said, like she had health issues. She has heart issues. So the fact that she conceived a baby was a big deal. So when I was born, there were almost 70 people in the hospital that came to welcome me into the world. And post that, my parents just felt like they couldn't have another child. Like my mom couldn't have another child after that. So then they just felt complete after I was born. Plus I was the first girl child on my dad's side since I think 3 generations. After 3 generations, 3 or 4 generations. So then they felt a sense of fulfillment. So then they were like Purti.
Wow.
That's what the word means as well. Completion, fulfillment.
पूर्ति कि मुझे पूर्ति हो गई है,
इच्छा पूर्ति हो गई.
इच्छा पूर्ति हो गई है. इस विंडो की भी पूर्ति हो गई थी. That's interesting. And पूर्ति, अगर पूर्ति इंसान ना होती और वो कोई नेचर का एलिमेंट होती, मैन मेड भी हो सकती है, तो वो क्या होती?
Sunflower.
सनफ्लावर. ओके. So
Sunflower matlab, you know how sunflowers are made up of a lot of tiny things that build up what a sunflower is. They are beautiful. When you look at a sunflower, you can't help but smile.
I can't help smiling right now as well.
And then the core of a sunflower is that there are a lot of small things, like small seeds that build the core of it. So for me also it's similar to that. So I think sunflower would, I love sunflower. That's my favorite flower ever. So then I think
So you
I would
resonate
be a
that
sunflower.
a lot with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if I would want to be something, I would want to be a sunflower for sure. Like 100%. 100%.
That's good. If you can tell a bit about yourself, what do you do right now, and some of the backstory.
So I'll start with my last job. So I've done a lot of different things in my life, but most recently I was working at an event space. So I was in charge of curating all the cultural events and experiences. So we used to have a lot of events related to art, nature, food, a little bit related to movement as well. And I recently left that job. So post that job, I'm planning to join my dad's business. So he's into business analytics.
Okay.
And alongside that, I want to start my own space, a cultural space, where I focus on 2 things. So one of them is to meet people in real life, to facilitate those, to create events and experiences that make sure people meet in real life and not digitally. And the second thing is that I want to sort of get people back into the era of creation. Like I want to encourage people to create as much as they can. So I want to build a DIY space around that where they can come and create things related to woodworking, related to glass cutting, or even pottery. Different things, different crafts. And I want to create the main aim of this space would be a space that is in between your workspace and your home space. So a space where you go post work to unwind for a little bit. So I feel like there are people who unwind right now, but they go to restaurants or bars. So that's also one kind of unwinding, but people are looking to create more. People are looking for more wholesome things to do on a daily basis. I want to tap into that audience and help them.
When you say wholesome, Purti, what does this wholesome mean? What I can understand is it may not be a cafe thing. It is
It's
not a
not a
bar
cafe,
thing.
no.
So how does it differentiate?
So it's a community space. So what I mean by wholesome is that when you go drinking or if you go to a restaurant, you feel like you've lived that experience before. It's not a new experience. It's like the same day you're living again. Like if I go drinking tonight and I go drinking tomorrow, there's nothing. The conversation is a certain kind. The music is always a certain kind. The alcohol is obviously common. So nothing is different in your life. So you need external input sometimes to be creative, and even in your work, even if you have a boring job, you need to have that creative outlet. So that helps you to sort of, even in your daily life, it helps you a lot to be more open-minded to different problems, to find creative solutions. So this space is going to be my main aim is to create a safe space. So when you enter the space, there are some architectural ways to make a space, and I want to make it very inviting. I want to make sure people feel comfortable and meet their community, meet like-minded people when they enter that space. Because I feel like a space also attracts its audience. So when you create, that's why a physical space as well. When you build something, it attracts a certain kind of crowd.
Where do you want to build it?
So I'm based in Pune, and I would like to build it in Pune because I feel like it's required.
Do you think like Pune is known as that cultural hub also, and I see a lot of mentioning of culture, space, being self.
Yeah.
Where does it come from in your experience? What has been your experience in that exposure or culture?
So I think like through school, I mean this has been my experience. My experience was that through school, through college, like college in the sense 11th, 12th, I met a certain kind of people, and they weren't necessarily people I related to. So for me, like I had friends, but there was no, like I wasn't getting a lot out of them. I knew like I wanted to do something different, but I didn't find those kind of people that were doing the something different. And I took a really long time to find my community, and I still feel like I'm finding like my core community. And I think that finding a community gives you a lot. Like I've found like people that I've met, that I've known for maybe 1 or 2 years, and they are a big part of my life now. They are involved in a lot of things that I do, and I feel like somebody, like they grew up differently. Like, you know, when you're in school, you grew up a certain way, so your community is, you know, like your school community might not be correct for like what you grew up to be, basically how you grew up.
इसलिए वो जो स्कूल वाले दोस्त होते हैं वो कॉलेज में शायद नहीं रहते.
And that's okay. Like they served a purpose when they were in school, but maybe not after that, you know, like, or like, yeah.
I like the term that this served a purpose. वो हम बोलते हैं ना कि जिंदगी में हर कोई कुछ चीजों के लिए आता है, और जब वो पूरा हो जाता है तो शायद उसकी पूर्ति हो जाती है.
Exactly.
And then they automatically get out of your life.
Yeah. And I believe that at any stage you need that community around you. Like,
any specific thing, Purti, that you feel has made you something which is very core Purti, which you feel ki these are the instances or that is the situation which maybe challenged you the most, tested you the most, maybe took you to the bottom, and but shaped you?
I mean, there are a lot. Like I feel like I am who I am because of all the experiences I've had in my life and nothing else. Like one core thing that I think I identify myself with is traveling, because I've learned a lot through traveling, and it's brought about a lot of things in my life where I couldn't have, like the conversations that I have had with people when I've traveled are not conversations that I could have had with them in any other context. Like everything mattered at that point, like the time, the space, of course the person themselves, everything, you know, helped me learn a lot more and broadened my mind. I feel like I'm a very open-minded person now because of how well traveled I am. And I think like
where have you traveled most? Where have you lived most?
Lived like outside of India.
Outside of India, if you
outside of India, I've lived in France mostly.
Okay.
And I've traveled a lot in France.
How did you end up in France?
In France, so I was teaching English in France.
Okay.
And that's how I went to France. So every 6 weeks I would travel for 2 weeks, and then I traveled for a month after the end of my program. So I've traveled a lot in and around Europe as well. But France has been really good because I could visit like the smaller cities and smaller towns in France because I speak the language, and speaking to non-city people about a country is always different.
So if I'm right, that's a program, Assistant d'Anglais, with the French Embassy program,
exactly,
which Indians go to France, right?
So the program invites all native language speakers to come to their country, to come to France and teach their language and culture. So like there are people from India, but there's also people who are teaching Spanish, Russian, Italian, Spanish, a lot of different languages.
And you know how I know that?
You're a French teacher.
I'm a French teacher. Okay. Is there any dark phase or a situation which you think tested you to the most? Like the biggest challenge you have faced?
Um, so it has been like it was an internal challenge, I'd say, because when I was living in France, that time my mom was admitted to the hospital like 2-3 times, and that time like when I mean any kid knows like you want to be there for your parents in any capacity, like you just want to be there whether you're doing something or not doing something, doesn't matter, you want to be there in the same space. So and I'm an only child, so my dad was going through, and we have a very supportive family, so all my family members were also there. But I felt very helpless. Like I felt like I couldn't do anything. So then I sort of like I don't know, like I thought like that's why I came back to Pune as well, because I wanted to make sure that if my parents, if my dad needed me at any point in my life, in the situations, I would be there, and I would be close by, I would be accessible. And I just didn't like, I felt very helpless because I was very far away and I couldn't do nothing about it. Like even emotionally I couldn't support them because they were very busy dealing with the situation at hand. Physically obviously I wasn't present, so that's why like I think that's what got me back to Pune. That's what helped me understand what I wanted to do, and that's what got me into the cultural space as well, because France played a big hand in what my experience
that
in France
vibe
was.
of culture and all
Yeah.
of that.
And they have wholesome experiences. Like everybody there, they have their own passions, and they pursue their passions. Like the work-life balance is
It's so called there.
It's
Unparalleled,
there.
you're saying.
It's unparalleled.
Okay.
So yeah.
When we talk about challenges, no, were you able to overcome that? Do you think about it even now, or were you able to overcome that?
For sure. I mean, I found like a method to deal with it. One of the methods has been like shifting back to Pune, but other things also like I don't know if I've overcome it, but I've accepted it in its own way. So just now also like she gets admitted sometimes, and I know how to deal with the situation without without being
Completely going into that spiral.
Yep.
And while growing up, is there anything which you feel that some part of Purti has gone while being strong and while dealing with life, which you wish that it should not have gone to that extent? Yeah, I would have liked कि वो शायद रहता तो मैं और ज़्यादा I would have enjoyed it.
I don't think so. I feel like I said, like all the experience, whatever has happened in my life has shaped who I am right now. And I am very confident in my skin, like as to who I am. Like there are instances where you have questions about yourself, but I know at the core who I am, and I feel like whatever has happened has helped me become. Because
At the core, who are you?
I know like what I want from life, and what I want is peace in my life. Very simply, it's that. Like I want to build something of my own. I want to give back to society, but I will be okay if I didn't achieve any of that. But I had like peace in whatever I was doing. Like even if I did like something small, I would be happy if I just I had peace. Like I didn't have any
How do
external
you define
commitments.
peace? What is peace for you? Like
I define peace as like the freedom to do what you want, when you want to do it, and with who you want to do it with. It's very simple. Like that's why money also comes into the picture, because it helps with this. It helps with the freedom that you get to achieve this. Because freedom is a privilege. Freedom and space and peace, it comes from a place of privilege. So I think
as you travel Purti, you meet a lot of people. At times you do connect with them, at times you do not. What do you think is the common link you find between people who have connected with, whom you have connected with? What is that value system you look forward? How do you find your tribe? How do you assess that, okay, this is my tribe, or this is a person I can be friends with?
So I think I am drawn a lot to open-minded people, and people who are doing, who have taken a unordinary path in life. One important thing about my tribe is that people who have gotten out of their comfort zones. because I believe that's what shapes who you are completely. Like, if there is somebody who's lived in the same city and has not faced any challenges in their life, then I feel like I can't connect it with you. I can't relate to you because in the comfort zone you learn only so much about yourself.
Yeah.
You've not explored like who you are beyond, like, you know, your
Beyond those
environment.
spaces, beyond that environment which you already know, you know.
Exactly. So you have to put yourself in difficult situations to actually like figure out who you are and at what like level you can deal with situations. I think that's important.
What do you think, as a like last questions maybe, that what is the biggest challenge humanity, each human being is facing as of now, in terms of how we are operating as a society? What is the biggest
I don't
thing
okay.
which makes you fearful? Like, oh, humanity is going in
I don't think I'm capable to answer this question, but
your own
But
capacity.
for me, I think it is like our overconsumption of mobiles. I like the digital space. I feel like just now I traveled to Himachal, and in a place that is so beautiful, all the people of like our age group, everybody had their heads down and everybody was doing something on their phones. And I feel like you're missing out on a lot when you're just like in your phones. So I think that is something that needs to change and go back to a little bit of the old ways.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. And last question, officially the last
Okay.
question. If you can be a character of any movie or any play or any book, which character you would resonate with most
Damn.
and why?
Okay. Difficult question. I think I'll tell you the first thing that came to my mind. It might not be the most like, not the most relatable or whatever, but the dude from Into the Wild, the movie, but in a limited capacity, not to the extent that he took it to.
Okay.
No, I don't want to die on my journey to find the absolute, like, you know, what I am looking for. After I find it, I still want to continue living.
Okay.
But I think that's the first thing that came to my mind. So I'll stick with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for being as
Hella
candid on a
formal.
yatra as you
Hella
can be.
formal. Yeah.
And this window side conversation.
Yeah, this helps.
This helps, right?
Nature helps.
Nature helps. So thank you so much.
Yes.